All across the country, sports organizations reserve time in their season for a game or match in recognition of the sacrifices made by the brave men and women in our armed forces. The Youngstown Phantoms are no different, but for one Phantoms employee, this game means a lot more than most.
Youngstown Phantoms Group Sales Executive Olivia Hallstein has a family that is rooted in military service. Donald Hallstein Sr. and Jr. have over 8 years of service between them. Here is their story.
Both my grandfather and my father were in the United States military. My grandfather was in the United States Navy, and my dad was in the United States Coast Guard. My grandfather in the United States Navy served as a lieutenant. He actually flew a plane, a recon plane, over the Soviet Union and took aerial photos while the Cuban Missile Crisis was going on. So that's definitely an interesting fact. And then my father in the Coast Guard served as a military onboard technician. He was down, running the engines and running the boats and stuff, and he patrolled all of the North Pacific Oceans. So he was in the Bering Seas, which are super dangerous. And yeah, he served there for 4 years and then did his last duty over on Long Island, New York, where we're originally from. My grandfather in the Navy, just being a pilot, he was involved in a lot of different things. For the most part, he served as, I don't want to say spy, but he was just that pilot flying over the Soviet Union, and then he would report back, what was going on when the Soviet Union was trying to move, missiles over during the Cuban Missile Crisis. And then my dad was enlisted and was actively patrolling the waters out in the North Pacific. He was stationed in Oahu, Hawaii, and then moved up to Alaska within the Bering Seas, just patrolling kind of the waters there. So I personally just think it's the least we could do. They sacrifice everything every day, and this event just shows them that we care and we're here. We support you guys. Offering complimentary tickets, if you're a veteran or an active duty member, is the least we could do. They sacrifice and do so much for us every day that it's the least, and I just think it's a great way to show them that we care.
Both Olivia's father and grandfather are happily retired from the armed forces. You can join Olivia and the Youngstown Phantoms for their annual military appreciation game Saturday, February 18th. The puck drops at 7:05.